What is going on, YouTube? WeskerGriff coming back with a mail day recap video. Got a lot of stuff to go over, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Not even going to start with an intro or any updates, just jumping right into it. TTM success, I only got one of them. It's coming out of Columbia, South Carolina. It is a 2-2 success from Mariano Duncan. So he signed both of these cards in blue Sharpie. They came out really nice, and this was a pretty long return. I think it's been out for over 100 days, so I'm assuming he held all his mail to the end of the minor league season, and then he just signed everything. So if you're seeing this video now, don't bother sending him, because I'm pretty sure he's a hitting coach. I'm 90% sure, but their season's over, so you'll have to try him next year if he's still in the minors. But really happy to add him to the Phillies collection. So nice 2-2 success from Mariano Duncan. Next, on to the PSA cards. Picked this up for really cheap, and jumping on the bandwagon with this guy. He was a real top prospect. Has struggled mightily, but the last 2 weeks he's looked really, really good. Went on a nice hot streak. Been riding him for the fantasy baseball playoffs. But this is a 2015 Topps Update Gem Mint 10 of Byron Buxton. So, like I said, really big top prospect, but has really struggled mightily for the Twins, but is really starting to turn it around. So it remains to be seen what he will continue doing. He's batted 9th in the lineup, which kind of sucks because he gets less at bats. But he's starting to show signs, so that's really cool. And picked this up for $12 shipped, so you really can't beat that, because in the grand scheme of things, it costs like $8 to $6 if you can get a special, or $8 is the normal rate to get to get cards graded by PSA. So when I see cards for like $10 to $15 already gem mint slabbed, I mean, it's really no brainer. I think I said no-brainer like 5 times already, so I'm going to try to stop doing that. But really happy about that. And the next card here, super excited to add this to the collection, finally, one of his Gem Mint 10 rookies. But it is a 2001 Bowman Heritage Gem Mint 10 of Chase Utley. So really, really awesome card. Not his true rookie. His true rookie is the 2001 Bowman, which is actually a really tough card to grade. I have a bunch of them. I have like 5 of his rookies, but they would all not grade a 10. I think maybe the best one would grade maybe a 9 if I got lucky. But the 2001 Bowman has a lot of like corner issues, a lot of the cards I've seen, and a lot of like chipping on the side. So it's going to be hard to find a Gem Mint 10 for that particular card, but regardless, I'm happy to pick up another one of his rookies, Gem Mint 10. And it goes without saying, Chase Utley's probably the most popular Philly sports athlete easily of the last like 20 years. And I think probably when he retires and everything, when everything's said and done with him, he's like a cult hero here. So, I mean, he's on the level of like Allen Iverson and Brian Dawkins in this city. So happy to add him to the collection as well. Next, Game of Thrones. Picked this up. This is a Season 1 autograph. Guy I never got before, so really happy to add a brand new autograph to the collection. It is Sir Barristan Selmy in MikeO. I think I butchered his last name, but really cool character. I could say more about his character, but I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, I want to keep the video spoilers free, but there's a lot of stuff I can say about his character. But a really cool card, nice signature, so happy to add this to the collection. Next, I picked this up for cheap. This guy is having a fantastic career, but it's been in obscurity because the team he plays on is really bad. But this is a Bowman Chrome rookie auto of Freddie Freeman. And look at his numbers. He's having a really great year. I have him on my Mike Sheevy fantasy team. in the Mike Sheevy League, and he is doing really, really awesome. And his stuff is really cheap at the moment. If the Braves were like doing good and were in the wild card race, you would definitely be hearing a lot more about Freddie Freeman. But he's really young, and he's definitely a guy to check out if you're like looking to maybe invest like a couple dollars here or there, like under $20. Pick up a few of his autographs. I mean, you can get some really nice rookie autographs for under $20. So definitely a guy to check out, Freddie Freeman. Next, this was just a extremely random purchase. I got this from Ricky Russo, actually, on his Evolutionary Sports Marketing. Here's the Evolution. And this was a lot of 4 Dirk Nowitzki inserts. So we got one from Prism. We got one from Totally Certified. We got one from Select. And we got another one from Select. All of them are numbered, but this one, I find it funny that the one that has the most shine to it is not numbered. But all the other ones are numbered. And the reason I bought this was because I put a ton of bids on a lot of his items for Evolutionary Sports Marketing, and I lost on every single one but this one. So I was planning to do like a bulk order, but I got outbid on a lot of stuff. Ricky, I tried winning that Isaiah Cannon patch card that you pulled. I think I put like a $8 or $9 bid on it, and I wound up losing. So I should have went harder in the paint to get that card, but let me know if you're posting more cards under there, because I always like checking it out, because you always got a lot of great stuff up there. So just let me know in a comment down below, because I know you usually check out my videos. And then the care package is coming from MikeO. And I'm actually moving, guys. I'm moving out of Philadelphia. I've lived in Philadelphia for all my life, but I'm actually moving to the burbs now. It's only going to be like 10 minutes out of Philly, but if anyone sends me anything, please don't send to my old address. PM me for my new address, because like I said, I'm not going to be getting mail anymore at that address. So, and I'm not even going to bother putting like a forward in on it. So any old TTMs I got, they're just going to go into mail purgatory. So there's that. But he put on this, he put Ed wanted to get this Topps Now card into your collection. Also found a few Orioles cards lying around that might fit your collection. Have a great one, MikeO. And Mike hooked me up with this beautiful card here from Topps Now, and I'm going to send this off to get graded, actually. Speaking of Chase Utley, very fan that I show one of his Gem Mint 10s in this video. This is the Topps Now Chase Utley smacks 2 homers in first return to Philadelphia, and the back of that card is absolutely badass for any Phillies fan. You got Ryan Howard there, and you got Chase Utley on the back. One of the best tandems in Phillies history, so that is awesome. So Mike, thank you so much. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And he also sent a couple more cards. He sent me some Orioles cards. So we got Eddie motherfucking Murray. I think that's why he sent these cards, because he knew I was going to probably say that. Cal Ripken Jr., J.J. Hardy. I'm supposed to go to the Orioles game tomorrow, Saturday, but not going to be able to make it. The drive down there is just driving down to Baltimore and coming back. It just takes a lot out of you. I know that may sound weak, but trust me, when you're driving like 85 miles an hour, you got to be paying attention to everything. And then the cop cars in Maryland, they're all black, so they're really hard to spot. And yeah, so you got to really pay attention. Cal Ripken and Billy Ripken. So I'll probably try to hit up one more Orioles game, though, before all is said and done this season. So there's that. And then last but not least, I got some comic books that I want to show here. And I'm showing the comic books because I'm actually subscribed to a ton of people that do comics, like Tom Hippie's Collectibles, Why Not Art, Remember Porkins, Mercy, Stuart Scott. So they're comic collectors, and I've been a lot of them I watch for like a really long time. But I'm just going to dabble in it. I'm just going to show a couple books that I've been picking up. And the first one here that I'm going to be showing is Titan AE and Dark Horse. It's released by Dark Horse. They did a 3-part series, so pick this up. Only people who maybe like grew up in the late 90s will know what Titan AE is. But if you don't know what Titan AE is, it was a animated movie that Fox Studio put out back in 2000. It had like Matt Damon, Drew Barrymore, Bill Pullman. They did like the voice work for it. But it was really cool. It's definitely one of those like really super underrated animated movies that just like flies under the radar. So eBay it, check it out. Pretty cool movie. And it got like a 6 on IMDb. I don't know why it's that low. It's definitely not a 6. It should at least be like a 7.5. And it still holds up good today. You know, like if you watch like an animated movie from like the early 90s or like the late 80s and you're like, oh man, that looks like shit. Definitely not Titan AE. It looks good still. And also picked this up, the Gambit series. Gambit's my favorite X-Men, so I want to pick up his, I don't think this is like an origin. This is just like a separate side story for him. At last, the Cajun X-Men has his own limited series. So I wanted to pick this up. I think they're making a movie on him, actually, too. Channing Tatum, I think, is supposed to star as Gambit. That's one thing I learned about from watching a lot of the comic collectors. They say if you pick up comics of like stuff before, if you're picking up comics, make sure you pick it up before they make a movie of it, because the price will just go to stupid level. Which is true. I actually checked a lot of Deadpool books and they're very expensive. And then this one. So those are the comics that I picked up. Like I said, I'm not going to go too crazy with it. I have about like 25 comics in my collection total. So I might do a separate video for that, just showing off some books I got. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I really appreciate you taking the time to stop by and watch my video. Leave a comment down below, tell me what you think, and I hope everyone out there is doing well. So take care, peace, happy collecting, and keep it going.